Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I have a recipe to share with you guys today. It is actually Mother's Day, so we are having a barbecue and I am making a cornbread salad as one of our side dishes. The great thing about this is you can add whatever you want. There's so many different things that you can do to it. Some nights I'll make this real quick and I'll just grill up some chicken and we'll throw chicken on top and call it our entire meal. But it's really delicious, it's really hearty. It doesn't require much cooking. The only thing you have to bake is the cornbread. And I know a lot of bakery sections in the stores even make pre-made cornbread, so if you really don't want to turn on your oven, there's that option too. I know that Paula Deen did a version of this recipe, and I think mine is a little bit different. This is a recipe that my grandma shared with me, and I'm sure she probably saw, Paula Deen's recipe and then kind of just changed it into her own. So this is what we're doing. So what you need is cornbread. This is 2 of the cornbread muffin mixes. One just didn't seem like it would be enough, so I did 2. Usually I use like the Krusteaz cornbread mix, but I had the other one on hand already. So I just baked this up according to the package, and then you let it dry and then you cube it. And then this is the bottom layer, and it doesn't matter if it gets broken up, it's all gonna get mixed together at the very end right before you serve it anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix or throw that in. I'm sorry if you can hear the lawnmower. Like I said, it is Mother's Day and it's been raining the last couple days, so Matt is really trying to get the lawn mowed before everybody comes over. Okay, so that's the first step. And as you can tell, it takes up a good portion of the bowl, but that's okay. So then the next step is you're going to want 1 can of drained and rinsed kidney beans, and those are going to go right on top. And then I just drain my corn in with it, so if I get a little bit of corn in there, that's not a big deal. And then the corn is going to go on next. So this is just 1 can of drained corn, full kernel corn. So like I said, this is a really simple recipe. It's essentially just layering the different ingredients. And I do mine in a glass bowl so that you can see it. I just think it looks really pretty. Okay, so next we'll do green pepper. So this is just 1 large green pepper. Go ahead and mix that around, or spread that around, I should say. And like I said, you could do whatever you want. You could do olives in this if you chose. You could do black beans instead of the kidney beans. Really whatever your preference is. And then the next thing we'll do is red onion or purple onion. This is 1 medium purple onion chopped up. You want everything to be chopped relatively close to the same size as like the beans and the corn. I mean, obviously the corn's a little bit smaller than the beans, but you want it to be relatively the same size. Okay, and then the last vegetable that we use really is tomato. So this is just, I use like little tomatoes, so this was about 1 package of smaller tomatoes, just chopped up. And then we add cheese. I am doing mild cheddar shredded cheese. I really just eyeball it. Let's go ahead and sprinkle that on. I do a good amount of cheese. Okay, so I ended up going with the whole 2 cups of cheese. And then the next step is dressing. Now, I usually make homemade like Hidden Valley Ranch with the packets. That ranch I think is really good. I don't have any packets and I'm kind of in a rush, so I'm just going to use Ken's Ranch. Let me pour this on. I'll probably need to pull out my other bottle of ranch as well. Okay, so then you want to make sure that the top is really covered. It does require quite a bit of ranch. I mean, this is a huge salad. So. Then I just take the back of a spoon and kind of make sure everything is spread out. Some of the cheese will get mixed in, and that's perfectly fine. And then the last thing I do is I just garnish it with a few green onions. And then, like I said, these get mixed in. And then I cover this and let it chill for a few hours beforehand, about 2 to 3 hours, just to get everything nice and cold. And then right before I serve it, I toss everything together. So I hope you guys enjoyed this super simple recipe, and hope you guys are having a great Mother's Day for all the mothers out there. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye, guys.